tab. So now coming to the table calculations. So in the last class we have seen quick table calculation, the first 7. So what is the formulas for that? And what is the use of that? Running total and difference, percent of total, rank, percentile, and moving average, moving calculations we have seen. And the formulas also we have seen. Now the next one, I will walk you through the scope and direction. So every table you will be seeing as a table. So then the whole, the skeleton, the template is a table, and within that there will be different number of panes, and within that pane the individual component is a cell. So there are three scopes we have: table, pane, and cell. And the directions we have: the table we have 4 directions, and pane we have 4 directions, and individual cell. So total we have 9 directions we have. Suppose I take, so as I already told you, so this 11 quick table calculations, when it will be appearing, it is a interview questions. As I told you, when you have a year, along with that any one month or quarter or the day or the week, then you can see all your 11 quick table calculations apply. So otherwise, if you go for a normal dimension field, only you will have 7 fields. And if you go for only the year, not quarter or month, then you can see, so 7 plus year over year growth and CGR, compound growth rate. This 9 will be visible. Okay. Now we'll see the scope and direction. So now I take this order, and this order I will drill down quarter. So now I take this segment, and I will take this region here. Okay, so now I create a index for this. Index is a sequence number. So normally we write a create sequence, right? This is one. So it goes 1 to 12. So in this order, left side, from the top, from the left to the right, right? It is 1, 2, 3, 4 till 12. 1 minute. 1 to 12 from left to right. Table across. This is a complete table. Now each and every partition, this is your pane. This 2011, suppose I don't have segment, so then I have only 4 panes. 2011, this one pane, this is another partition, this is another partition, this is another partition. Basically your table, how it is partitioned. Suppose you are in an apartment, so in that you have 4 blocks, so then whole as a apartment, so that is a table. In that you have 4 blocks, so block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, so it is partition. Now in that block if you go, I have floors, 4 floors. In each floor I have 4 flats. So floor number 1, 4 flats, floor number 2, 4 floors, and number 3, 4 flats, 4th floor, 4 flats. So it is in the block, in the pane, it is again partition. So that way it goes. So now for example, I go the 101 in block number 1, the first floor, the first flat is 101. The block number 2, first floor, the first flat is 101. Block number 3, the first floor, the first flat is 101. So now I want to go only 101s. So 101 in flat block 1, 101 in block 2, 101 in block 3, 101 in block 4. Like this you go. Or else, if I come to the business scenarios, you are a CEO or you are a CFO of a company, or you are taking care of the finance. So now in your company, so I have a financial statement in front of me. I want to do a comparison. So 4 verticals I have. One is a insurance, another is a manufacturing, another is a digital analytics, and 4th one is a emerging markets. So in this verticals, I have 4 accounts I have. So insurance, I have AAG, I have Birla Sun Life, I have LIC, and I have another one. So SBI. So like this 4 insurance I have. 4 accounts I have. Then comes to the manufacturing. So I have Vitra, I have Telstra. So I have like this 4 accounts I have. So when I go to the digital analytics, I have First Quality, I have Center Parks. So like this, I have 4 accounts are there. Now 4 years statement, I have 4 quarters. So total 16 quarters. 4 into 4, 16 accounts, 4 verticals I have. Vertical as a whole or year as a whole, and below year I have quarter, and below vertical I have account. So now the flow of execution, how it will go, if it is a year, so if there is no further years, what it will see, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. Now, first it will pick the first value of your year, 2011. It goes checks whether I have second dimension. Yes. So what is that? Quarter. So now 2011, for that second dimension, all the values. First it picks Q1 and it checks whether I have third dimension. If there is no, then it goes to Q2, Q3, Q4. So Q4 is over, my 2011 is over. It comes out. 2012 and Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Yes, it's 2012 is over. Again come out. 2013 Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 come out. So like this it goes. Suppose if I take Q1, so next dimension I placed month. So Q1 I have January, February and March. So Q1 again it goes to the month January, February and March. Okay, my Q1 complete, come down. Q2. So Q2 April, May, June. So Q2 is completed, come out. Q3 July, August, September, come out. Q4, October, November and December. So Q4 also done. So come out. So 2011 is over, 2012. So your order of execution will go in this way, right? Your order of execution will go in this way. Now the next level. So you go with the table. So now I have the pane is only 4. So if I add one more, so now what happened? It is again sliced. So this is one partition, this is another partition, this is another partition, this is a floor level I say. So another partition, another partition, another partition. So total 16 partitions are there. So 16 panes are there. Fine. So now individual cell, this is 1, 2, 3. So total I have how much? 12. 12 into 16, 192. When it is here, this cell is 192. This is your first cell. This is your 192nd cell. Fine. So this is your table scope. Table level, this completely, this is a table and individually these are all panes, 16 panes and cell, 192 cells. Scope. Direction. First I will take the table. Let me go here from 1 to 12. Again 1 to 12. So now down I will make. So go here, use this compute using. So default it is table across. Go here, you see here we have table across, down, across then down, down then across. Pane across, down, across then down, down then across and then cell. And you can use columns also, that we'll see in little later in the examples. So now down. So now it was 1 to 12, now it is 1 to 16 in the order of this. So why? Because suppose for example, so I place in this place of consumer and central, I place the vertical and the account. So I take AAG, AAG is an account. So AAG in these 4 years, let me see how it performed. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, fine. And 2012, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So how it performs when it is down. So now in this I use the index, but the business what it will do, they won't do the index, they will have the profit there. So sum of profit if I make, and that sum of profit you can have the quick table calculation. Either you want to have a running total, you can do that. So my first quarter of 2011 for AAG account it is 100,000. Oh good. So my second quarter it is 89,000. So if I apply running total, what will happen? The second quarter it will be showing 189. Third quarter if it is 90,000, so it is 79,000. So fourth quarter, so it will go like this. So it will go 16th quarter. Okay, my AAG account for the 4 years, my profit is the end of the fourth quarter of your fourth year will give you the end total profit in this 4 years. Now I want to split. No, I don't want to go for a complete total. Let me split that year wise. So I go with the pane. The partition is year. So let me go. So 2011, my total 4 quarters, what is the profit? Total 4 quarters, what is the profit? So I split this with the pane down. So it's split here. 4, it's restarts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this way I go. Suppose in your case, for example, you are having 4-year education in engineering. So your father is spending money for you. So now you go, you split it into 4 quarters for your year. So January to March. So like this it goes. So end of the year, your father sitting, so he is calling you. So these are all the expenses which happen during your degree, engineering degree, technology. So we spend this much. So 4 years completely we spend this much. The first year we spend this much, second year we spend this much, third year we spend this much, fourth year we spend this much. And that also, first quarter how much, second quarter how much, third quarter how much, fourth quarter how much. So that way he plans. So now suppose for example, you stay in a hostel. So most probably the May month, the June, May and June, or May off and June off. So like this, there will be a vacation will be there. So that time your expenses will be reduced because you don't want to pay to a hostel. So etc. etc. And when it comes to the third quarter, means your July, so you have to pay the fees for the next semester. So your expenses will hide and you have to buy the books. So the next second semester will come. So there you have to pay the fees again and you have to buy the books. So like this, and exam fees you have to pay in the alternate quarter. So like this, the expenses, the routine expenses apart from that, some miscellaneous added expense. Routine means what? Your hostel stay and food and accommodation charges. So that is your routine for all these 4 years in your 16 quarters. So I wanted to analyze that way. I have two children, three children. So in that scenario, so that will vary. So first child, what is there for 4 years? The second child, what is there for 4 years? Third child, maybe he is studying in engineering. The second one is in medicine. The third one is an architect. So it is different fields. So the expenses will not be same. It will be different. So how you monitor year wise or the total as a whole, or my first year, all my three child, what was the expenses? This way. You will go this way. So child 1, child 2, child 3. So for the first year. And in the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. So quarter 1, obviously I have to pay, so January to March, nothing will be there. So, but in the second quarter, so my expenses will be reduced because of the hostel vacation. Fine. My third quarter, again I have to pay fees for the semester and I have to buy books for that. So in my third quarter, my expenses will steep up. So is it the same in all the 4 years? That I will check. Right? So that way we can analyze. So this is one of the best tools. Such things we cannot even do it in the Cognos also. So with this simple and ease of use, we cannot use anywhere else. Not only your running total, you can do the difference from my previous quarter, this quarter, is it a positive or negative? So now sometimes they say for this account, last 16 quarter, this is the best quarter. How they say? Comparing only they say. And the same account, this quarter is the best quarter for one account. May not be the same for the another account. Another account may be some other quarters. And the third account will be some other quarters. So how they derive? Based on the table down for that quarter, in all these 16 quarters they will check. For this account, all the 16 quarters they check, and if I put a rank there, instead of this, suppose if I have some sales and put a rank, so in this 16 quarters, which is the first rank, it will say. So that may vary. Okay, that we'll see in the second example. So your direction, either you go table across or table down. Table down 1 to 16 and table across and down. So it is 12 and normally table across with ends here, and it is across and down, it continues from here, 13 to 24, 25 to 36, 37 to 48, 49 to 60. So it goes, the end will be 192 and table down then across. So I go here and down then across. So 1 to 16, 17 to 32, 33 to 48, it goes and the end is 192. And pane. So I go for the partition. So go here, pane across. So this is 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. So pane down, 1 to 3, 4, 1 to 3, 4, 1 to 3, 4. So it will be like this, in this pane, in this pane, in this pane. So the partition. And pane across and down, 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it goes that way. And pane down then across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it goes this way. And cell, individual cell will be, so cell 1111 will be there. So this is your scope and direction. So the same, we will have it with the value. So now let me duplicate this. Instead of the index, I'll put the sum of, maybe sum of profit I will go. So the profit. So here, so either I'll go with the running total. So now it is in the negative value, so you will confuse. So let me go with the sales value only. So 6116, 235, 2249. So it is the individual values of the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4 of consumer 2011. This. And same 2012, 13, 14. Now I apply your quick table calculations here. So I go here and have this running total. So what's happening? So how it is flowing? So now I wanted to understand this. So I take this also. Say 6116, 235. Original is this. Actual is this 2249. But when I go running total 6116 plus 235 plus 2249, and it is not stopping here, it is continuing till the end because it is a table across. So in this first quarter, for all my regions and segments, what is my sale? 74,448. So in this quarter 2, what is the range? 86,539. In this, what is this? 143,633. In this, 179,638. So now I go with the table down. So when I go to this, compute using table down. So it goes this way. My consumer, quarter 1 of 2011, it is 6116. Then 14440. The end of this, it is 67. So end of completely all the years, my consumer central is 252,031. My corporate central is 157. My home office central is 91. So this way. So now table across and down. So it goes here and comes down. So now the same thing I want to split into pane. So what I will do, I will go here pane across. So it will go this way. So it stops here 8601 and again it restarts 1683 plus 4351 plus 545. It stops here and again it restarts 6570 plus 7008 plus 30,000. It is 44262. Not only you can use a running total, you can do a difference also. So now, so not only the difference, you can go for the rank also. So now you see here, I go using the rank. So in this you can understand. So now what is this? This is your table across. So table across means in this quarter, which is the first one. So it is home office. It is 30,684. Which is the second one? Consumer, which is 7596. Right? So this is the way. So now the same thing, I go with the table down. So for the consumer, in my 16 quarter, which is the first one? So I see here somewhere else in this where it is first. Okay, in Q3 of 2011, it was the first. Out of my 16 quarters for consumer central, in Q3 of 2011, it was first. Right? So like this it goes. So when suppose my current quarter is this, so here if it comes first, then I say, now you see here this home office in my 2014 Q4, it was bagging first. So when the Q on Q, so the CEO will meet the officials on every quarter disclosure. That time he will say, for home office West, this is the best quarter of last 16 quarters. So he will say that. So how we derive? So with this, with the ranking, so you can say that this is the first, this is the maximum value comparing this 16 quarters. So not only you are running total, you can apply all this quick table calculation. Means all this means first 7 means running total, or you wanted to see difference. My quarter, current quarter to previous quarter, I am in plus or negative. My previous quarter is larger than me, I am negative now. If it is smaller than me, I am positive. So that is percentage, that is difference. So that how much percentage it is? So it is percentage. So my total, my table, so what is the value? 286,000. It's a profit. In that, my this quarter, what was the contribution? What percentage? So percentage of total. So rank, percentile rank, and you will go for a moving average also. You can do that. Okay. So this is your quick table calculations along with your table and your scope and direction. You can derive this. Now the next level. So as I told you, the order of execution here, it will take the year. So it will take the year, and then for that year, it will go for all the quarters and come to the next year. Now there is one more scenario. So I wanted to check Q1s of all the year first, Q2s of all the year next, Q3s of all the year third one, and Q4 of all the year at the last. So how to do that? So it goes with the year, and then in this year it takes all the quarters and go to the next year. All the quarters, go to the next year. Now I want to reverse the execution. Q1 I take all the years. Q2 I take all the years. So now you can see simply you will be saying, so Sashi, you can change like this. So Q1, so now it is Q1. So I have Q1 of all this years. So it will go. So now for example, I go with this edit table calculation. So let me go, sorry, I use this running total. So I change the order. So you see here 6116 and plus 235 plus 2249. So Q1 of 2011. It adds. So now Q1 of this way, table down. I go here, table down. So Q1 of 2011 plus Q1 of 2012 plus Q1 of 2013 plus Q1 of 2014. So it is 45334. Now, no, my expectation is not this. Yeah, you got the logic, but my visualization I don't want to change. So it should be as such. Then you cannot do. Because scope and direction I have a limitation. I have scopes, table, pane and cell, and in that I am having a direction. Across you go, down you go, across then down you go, down then across. I cannot jumble. Now if you are saying I have to calculate, take this and take this and take this and take this, no, it's not possible in scope and direction. Now what we can do? In this scenario they introduced addressing and partitioning. So earlier, now we are using 10 and above. Earlier in 9.3 till then, your addressing and partitioning screen was like this. Screen was like this. There is a advanced option. Suppose if you are working in a before version of 10.0, so totally you will see the different screen. Then you should not get shocked. So then see from 10.0 onward, this is the screen. And even now in 10.2 there is one more checkbox is added. So here we will have only add secondary calculation. There is one add, I think, perform table assistance, add table something is there now in 10.2. So I didn't started working on that. I have seen that in the features. So they added one Tableau assistance. So that is there. So this window, what it will do? Advanced, it will open a screen for you. Scope and direction equivalent is partitioning and addressing. The partitioning will play the role of scope and your addressing will play the role of your direction. So initially whatever the fields you have like year, order, region, segment, these are all will be in the partitioning. So now which you wanted to address, which you wanted to direction, that one you select. So year and order. So you select that and use your arrow key, it will come here. Above it will take a year and below it will be a order, quarter. So then it will understand the execution which I told you. Year it will take 2011 and goes to the Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And 2012 Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. It goes that way. So now I want to change that. How I want to change? It should take Q1 and year 2011, 12, 13, 14. Again comes out Q2, 11, 12, 13, 14. So in this, if I am having year and quarter, if I move the quarter above and the year below, in the behind the screen, the execution will change. You will alter the execution. So if I have the quarter above and year down, then what will happen? It picks the quarter first, Q1, and next what it is? Year. So 2011, 12, 13, 14. Then come out Q2, 11, 12, 13, 14. Come out Q3. So here this addressing and partitioning can suffice your needs. So you can do that. So that is the next level. So now here in this new one, so you have a, instead of advanced, so you have a specific dimension. If you click on edit table calculations, after your 9, you see there is a specific dimension. If you click that, whatever the fields you place there in your row column shells, that fields will be there in the checkbox which you wanted. So here you are pushing to the addressing using your arrow. Here you enable, check the checkbox. So I wanted year and the quarter date. So your execution should be first year and then quarter. You keep this way. Your execution should be quarter and order. In hierarchy you are moving the position, right? Dragging and dropping. Like this you can drag quarter above and year below. Automatically the execution order will change. Let us see that. So now when I come here, edit table calculation and specific dimension. Click on this. So now initially it is year quarter. It means it takes the year first and goes to the quarter 2, 3, 4. So it goes this way, right? And here when it comes to the addressing, forget about the pane. So what is the equivalent of the pane? So here it is not restarting, it is going. So you use restarting year. Then automatically you see here, it ends here 67 and then it restarts. So when it comes to the addressing, please forget pane. The pane's purpose this restarting will do. Okay, so here, so this 6759 plus 14 is 21 plus 13 it is 35 plus 14 it is 49. Again it restarted. Now I want to change this because 6116 plus 6759 plus 11012, like this I want to go. So move this above, so like this. So this, drag this down. So now you see here 6116 plus 6759 it is 12875 plus your 11,000 it is 23 and plus your 21 it is 45. So now it has to restart, right? So how to do that? Forget about this pane. I told you. Go here, restarting quarter. So now what happened? Every quarter. So Q2, so it is Q1, right? So Q1 6116 plus 6759 it is 12875 plus 11,012 it is 23,866 and you have 21 it's 45. Now it is not carrying forward to the quarter 2. Quarter 2 starts from the fresh. So 8324 plus 14 it is 22 plus 9,000 it is 32 plus your 8,000 it is 41. So this way it goes. Okay, so this you have to understand, right? So this is your addressing and partitioning. So you should be carefully recollecting and working on it. So very simple, you can do that. So I will show one chart. So how powerful this is we are using. So now for this implication I will explain on chart sheet. Let us see the secondary table calculation in the next class. So now I have a month. So 4 months I have. For example, I take this order date and I go for a month. I take this month, 12 months I have. So this 12 months I want to see profit wise. So which month? Now I take a region also. So now I take the region and put in the color. So 4 regions I have, you know that, central, east, south and west. So now the January month, this is for all the years. So let us break down later. All the years, January is for 4 years, February for 4 years, March for 4 years, fine. So now the scenario is, so for the profit, January, which region is first? That is what we want to understand. February, which region is first? March, which region is first? So obviously same region will not be first for all the months, will not be second for all the months, will not be third for all the months. Now it is showing blue color for all the months, orange color for all the months, red color for all the months and green color for all the months. It may not be the case. Definitely it may not be the case. So how to do that? How to show that ranking analysis month wise for this region? So normally if as a country as a whole you are taking care of your sales, so you have a regional managers, central, east, south, west and north. So now you wanted to see, you wanted to give month wise which region performed well. So I will be announcing the means some contributions I will give, incentives or bonus or prizes. I will be giving awards, star awards. So I will give. So I will need to analyze on that. So how to do that? So that is a scenario. So now what happened? I create a rank. I'll be going for a rank only. So rank. So I create a calculated field rank, and this name it as index. So this index function, this is a sequence which is used for the rank. So now this in rank I change it to discrete. Otherwise it will be different. If I bring it here, this will be differently shown, continuous, right? So now before bringing, or here also you can bring this into discrete, change this into discrete. So now this rank is there, this month is there. So 12 month is there, it is showing. No. I want to show for the region only, right? So month wise region. So change this to region. So it becomes 4. So now earlier it was showing same. Okay, I brought this rank here and this rank based on the region. So 4 values, but all the color is the same for all the months. That I wanted to change. Okay, go here. So edit calculations. So now I apply first profit, automatic sort, and custom sort, and I go here, profit I take. So I took this profit, which is a sum of profit, and the descending value means top value I should have it. Fine. So now this, any changes there? Yeah. What is the change? So earlier this dark blue was in the first, the green was in the last. It is now changed. Fine. But still the same color is there for all the months. That may not be possible at all. Now what to do now next? So what you have to do? So now this January I take. So the region 1, 2, 3, 4. So for region January month it has to take. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So first you have to keep the month January, then you have to keep the region. So it has to pick January first and it goes sees the region. Region central or east or west or south, which is the first. It will complete and then come out. So that is the scenario I wanted. So go here and edit table calculations. So here only region is there and month is there. So first you take the month. So I take this month up and region below, and next month it has to restart. So restarting every month. So now you see here the difference. So now the green there first, blue there second, red is there, orange is there. So here red, orange, blue, green and blue. So instead of this green I will change another color. Let me take this purple. So this way it is there. So now do you understand what I'm doing? The rank index function I took. So this index function, it has to go with the region. So 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 ranks. I don't have more. So if I go month means it is 12 ranks. If I take a region and month, then that's fine. It's a month and region. So only 4 region. So I changed here. So this edit table calculations, I changed that to specific dimension to region first. Then I am going to use based on the profit, not for the sales. If it is a sales, you can use this as a sales. If it is a profit, you can use that as a profit. Now the profit wise, which region for the January month, which was scored first. So then what I will do, the month is the first one and the region is the next one. So go here in the edit table calculation, the month I keep it first, region I keep it second, and then restarting. So if you use a specific dimension, what I told, you should forget pane. So you take the restarting every month, because February my order will change. So which region? So restarting at every month. So now what happened? It is there. So now this I can change this to line chart. So from here I take this line chart. This, so you see here. So when I go see this, in January month, this west is first, and in February they are third, and again first, again for third, and May it becomes first, and consecutively till September it is first, west region, and again it is third, and second, and second. So now let me take this south. It was third rank first, and then it comes to the first rank, then it goes to the second rank, and first rank, and then third rank, and continuously till September it is third rank, and went to fourth rank, third rank, and fourth rank. So now we take this blue. This is your central. So central was the second rank in the first month, and then it went to the last rank till September it is the last rank, and then it comes second rank, last rank, and third rank. So it goes this way. So now the next question, you introduce the year now. So year wise. So year wise means what is the scenario? So year wise the same trend is there? Definitely no. So then what will happen? So now let me bring this here. So no. Let me bring this here. So now I say this here. So now you see this, the same trend is followed. No, it may not be the case. The same trend will not be there. Yeah. Why? Because we have to do some change. What change we have to do? So go here, right click on this, edit table calculations. Now there is one more added. So add this also. So what I am doing here? So first it has to go for the month or year. So it has to go for the year and then month, and in this month region. So next it has to go to the next year and for that month and the year. So that way let it go. So go here, take this at least a year or the month second, and restarting every month or restarting every year, you can do that. So now I bring this month down and restarting every month. So now you see here. So this month 2011, so which was the first? East was the first, and then February month it goes to second, then third, and first, and then it goes to the fourth rank. Right? This way it goes. And the same east, where they are in the 4th rank in the second year, January month. And the same east where they are in 2013, first rank. And the same east where they are in the 3rd rank. So this way you can slide. You should understand this specific dimension. Then you can play around with your analysis like anything. Got it? This chart is called as bump chart. So using your specific dimension, how smart you are playing in your analysis. So this is a real analysis of your quick table calculations and your scope and direction and your addressing and partitioning. Okay. So now the next one. So next one is your YTD total. So the secondary calculation I will take it in the next class. So this one you practice. This is sufficient enough. In the next class we'll go for the secondary table calculations. Now, so the 7 quick table calculations I show you the formula, right? So now you can see this. There is a subcategory and I bring this sale and I bring this another cell, control and drag this. So when I apply, YTD total will be there? No, because here I have subcategory. So let me take this out. So I go here, order and year. Then only your YTD table calculation will be there, right? Your YTD total is there. Make this YTD total. So now instead of this, probably let me go with this bar. So it will be like this. Fine. So what is this? When I double click on this, so double click on this, it shows some formula. So this formula, when you see, it is no. Oh, this is on. So the YTD total I selected, and it is showing running sum of sales. This formula we have seen somewhere, right? Where it is? It is a running total. Then what is the difference? Your running total and your YTD total, the formula is same. Then where the difference is? So now, suppose, for example, let me change this to running total then. Then you will see the difference. This, you take it the running total. Now you see here, it started 74, and then 160, and then 304, and then 484. Till here it is correct. Means your running total and your YTD total, till here it is correct. And the next year comes, it restarted, but it is continuing. So that is the difference between YTD total and your running total. This restarts. If you go here in the edit table calculation, in the specific dimension, it restarts every year and quarter. It restarts every year. That's why it restarted here. But in this running total, it is not the case. No specific dimensions. It goes as is because restarting is none. Year and quarter is by default it is enabled, but restarting nothing is there. So that is the difference between YTD total and running total. Just for your memory sake I am telling. So when you are going with the formula, so running total and YTD total is same, conceptual wise, and formula wise it is same. But where we are differing, this restarts, that doesn't restart. It will go continuously, right? And similarly, when I go for a YOY growth, so similarly I go for a YOY growth, and this is your. So now when I see the formula, so you see here, this formula somewhere we have seen. This formula we have seen somewhere. What is that? ZN sum of sales minus lookup divided by lookup. This is a percentage difference. So percentage difference and your YOY growth is one and the same formula wise. Then what is the difference? Let us see. So this, I change this to percentage difference. So you see here, my percent here, it starts only from the next year. It starts from the second quarter or the first year. It means here it is starting at the year of date. Here it is not the case. If you go here and see the similarly, like edit table calculation, restart at the level of year of order date. But here it is not. It is not. Same percentage difference only, but at the level nothing. Here same percentage difference only, but here it is restarting. So this is the difference, right? So now the next one is your compound calculation, means secondary table calculations. So now for example, I take this secondary table calculations year and order date, and I go with this sales. So I take this as a bar. So now I apply this YTD growth. So when I click on this, so it says formula I cannot see because it says sum of sales as a secondary calculation with a different addressing than the first and must be customized by dragging to the data pane. So now how we see the formula? You cannot see. So then how to do that? So go here, right click on this, edit table calculations. You see the first primary calculation is running total, and they enable this add secondary calculation, and the secondary is your percentage difference. It means what? Internally. And you see here year of order date, year of order date. So can you simulate this? The first one is your YTD total, and in addition on top of that you are applying a YOY growth, then will give you YTD growth, right? So YTD growth means your YTD total first, your running total along with your year of order date at the level of, then in addition your YOY growth, your percentage difference along with that restarting at the year of order date, then the resultant is your YTD growth. So where like this where we'll apply. So suppose I have customers. So this I will take in the next class. I will give you just a overview. I want to take a Pareto analysis. Pareto analysis means what? 80-20 means 20% of my customer contributed to the 80% of the sale or the profit. Fine. So now both are percentage. My customer also percentage, my profit also percentage. So now profit is a sum, right? How I make the percentage? So percentage means go to the percentage total. No, I am not doing that. I need to do a running total first. 100 plus 50 plus 100 and, 150 plus 200 plus 225, like this it should go. First I take the running total, and here we are doing what? YTD total, percentage difference. There it is not the case. You are going with the percentage of total. So running total plus percentage of total, you will get the total percentage of profit, and you will go for the percentage of customers, and both you will place it in the two shelves, row and the column shelves. There you will derive the Pareto analysis. That we'll see in the next class on Monday. Means my Monday morning, your Sunday evening. So fine.